All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word, love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shot there from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And the video that you're about to see is by this politician lady named Jasmine Crockett, I believe. Now, I've seen a few highlight videos of her, and from what I've seen, the sister's usually on point. And in this video, she's going to highlight and speak on the selective racism of bad Uncle Esau. All right. Because as we all know, this guy is super racist, and he, on many occasions, will pick and choose what incidences to highlight that will further his agenda. He's not fair in bringing awareness on all situations, regardless of nationality or who does it. So we're gonna let this video by Sister Crockett play, and we'll get some scripture.
The cherry pick. Y'all love to cherry pick because you claim that the immigrants are the reason for crime, but you have nothing to say about white supremacists in this country.
Well,
I don't remember, as we are headed to yet a record number of school shootings in this country,
done by
as it relates to children. I don't remember y'all bringing bills in the names of any of these itty bitty children. In fact, the most recent shooting, as y'all love to send thoughts and prayers, these babies were legitimately praying when they were killed. So I don't remember y'all trying to do gun reform for all of that. I don't remember y'all being super outraged when it came to January 6th and those defendants. Well over 1,000 defendants. And we're talking about they beat up on law enforcement. Now y'all love law enforcement. You love some ICE. Now that ICE is going around thugging everywhere. But nevertheless, I don't remember y'all even having the courage to say, yes, put the damn plaque up. That was signed into law. Y'all won't even do that. So don't tell me that y'all are here being the champions for everybody. You are very selective. So yes, it is a game. Because if I want to do legislation, I don't have to put somebody's name on it to do right. I don't have to put one of the children's names so that I can have real gun reform and save lives. And I will yield.
Because at the end of the day, we all know bad Uncle Esau, he's really the champion of bullshit. But Miss Crockett, she was on point. All right. This devil is only concerned when it can fit his narrative. As she just mentioned earlier, you want to talk about crime and gun reform, but yet you do nothing about the Klansmen. They still running amok, killing people. All right. What about that young Jake that was at the party with all the Edomites, and they tried to put him in a meat grinder or something that would have killed him? Nothing on that. The Edomite who went up in the Jake church and shot up all those people. That was a crime. No gun reform for that one. As Ms. Crockett mentioned, what about all these school shootings? You would think that because the people in those incidences that died were Edomites, you think, as she was said, they would be gung-ho, no pun intended, on helping. But see, that's Edomite on Edomite crime. And see, as Miss Crockett was eloquently telling the public, see, they don't want a spot like that because see, that doesn't fit the narrative. That doesn't push the narrative in a way that they want the public to see. See, when shit like this happens, oh, Puff Daddy, R. Kelly. See, anything that's Edomite on Edomite crime, they're always looking for a distraction. Oh shit, let's go to Chicago. We know they got some, oh yeah, 80 people shot, 20 dead. See, look at this. We need gun reform. But no, you don't have that same enthusiasm when it comes to you guys. See, hey, as it says in Corinthians, and it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And as Ms. Crockett and I mentioned, one of his devices is that selective racism. The fact that this devil cannot be fair for all people, regardless of nationality, regardless of who it is. He cannot be fair to anybody, because the scripture tells us that what was that? I have to put it on pause and find it. I found it. This is Leviticus 19 and 15, and it says, ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. Let me read that again. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty, but in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor. And see, as I said before, bad Uncle Esau don't even do that. Them people in them school shootings, those are Edomites that got put in the spirit world. And they didn't even do shit with that. You would think that would be all these school shootings where these little Edomite children are getting put in the spirit world. You think that that would be their platform that they could use to go and champion new laws and legislation to combat crime and gun reform. But no, as said in the military, they just think of their own people as collateral damage. As the old saying goes, you gotta crack a few eggs to get an omelet. They don't care. And the scripture clearly tells us that it's in Ecclesiasticus, I believe. Yep, Ecclesiasticus 14 and 5. And it says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. Right. This devil is evil to his own people. Like she said, you had January 6th, where you got a whole bunch of Edomite on Edomite crime. All right, you got these school shootings, Edomite on Edomite crime. But nothing gets done. Nothing ever gets done. The perfect opportunities that they have to do something good, they don't do it. Okay? It's only when they're heavily backed against the wall to where they might say, all right, guys, let's just huddle up and tell these people we're in the process of talking about it. And then if they still don't back down, then we'll do something. And I think it even goes down and talks about that. Yeah, it does. Verse 7. And if he doth good, he doth it unwillingly. Right. It's not because they're his own people that he's going to go and do things to change legislation on crime and gun reform. No. They have to literally be pressed, hard pressed. I mean, everyday riots, protests, phone calls, lawsuits, criminally and civilly. That's when they actually do something. And it says, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. Because see, usually when the law gets passed, people look at it like, damn, you people are really evil. Look how much it took for you to do the right thing. People had to constantly protest. Folks had to go to jail. Folks had to lose jobs. You folks had to get sued, harassed, all for you to do the right thing. And see, this is why bad Uncle Esau is not a fit ruler. He is not fit to rule. And this is why when the Lord comes back, you're not going to have any of this stuff. Bad Uncle Esau has had his time. He has shown that each and every single time that he's been in power, he is not fit to rule. When he came in as the so-called Greeks with Alexander the Snake, he did a horrible job then. When he came back as the Romans, they did a horrible job. When they came back as Rome 2.0, still doing a horrible job. Britain, America, horrible job. The earth, as the scripture says, is mourning because this guy is in rulership. Because he cannot in any way, shape, or fashion do the right thing. And it's for this reason that when Yahushua comes back, he's going to get this devil out the way and righteousness is going to reign. So that's all I wanted to say on this. I hope you all were edified. Till the next time, we're going to say Shalom.